Hey, Tony Gaskins here. A lady asked me yesterday, hey, Tony, why are so many married men not wearing their wedding ring? Now, this is my left hand. The camera may be flipped and look like my right hand, but this is my left hand. And I wear my ring every day. I wear it all the time. You know, when you try to take it off, you see it's going to be a little lighter up under there. That's a sign that a ring is worn a lot, every day. So, because when the sun hitting you, it's making everywhere else dark and it's lighter. And the reason why I wear this is because it's important and it represents marriage. It represents a covenant. It represents something. And representations like this, symbols like this, it matters. And even from the Bible days, when Isaac's servant went to find a wife for his son, when he found out she was a virgin and she was available, he put a nose ring in her nose and two bracelets on her wrist. And then when he got the okay from her parents, he gave them, golden gifts, and he gave her more silver and gold jewelry. It was a representation. Listen, you now belong to someone. You are married or getting ready to be married. So this means something. And me personally, I do not trust married men who don't wear a wedding ring or have that tattoo on there, at least the tattoo. I asked my wife about having the tattoo on there, thinking about looking cool, and she wasn't with that. She said, nope, I'll pass, you keep that ring on. But I was like, baby, tattoo, you can't even take it off. Like, no, some women might just think that's, you just trying to do something else. But she's like, that ring, keep that ring on. And I respect it. I respect it, and I don't trust a married man who does not have some type of symbol, a ring or a tattoo that says I'm taken. It does not mean that he's going to be faithful. It does not mean that. It's not, but to not have it on means that he's definitely more open. To not have some type of symbol on his ring finger means that he's wide open for adultery. It's going to be that much easier to get into an affair. At least if he has it on, he then has to come up with a lie about his wife and why it's not working to get this woman to be with him. And then that comes down to her self-worth and her self-respect and where her spirit is. If she has a Jezebel spirit, and if she's a good woman and she uses discernment, she's going to be able to tell you lying. Because if you and your wife were really in that position, then she wouldn't care if you took your ring off because y'all marriage over anyways. But the fact that you wear a ring every day, you got that woman thinking that you are committed to her until death does y'all part. So I'm cool on you, brother. And a woman with wisdom and discernment and discretion will understand that. So this ring matters. And if your man take his ring off and he does not have a valid medical reason, like he breaks out in hives for any type of, metals on his skin, so if he can't wear a ring, that means he can't wear a watch. He can't wear a bracelet, he can't wear a necklace. If he does not have a valid medical reason for not having on a ring, then he up to some funny business. Me personally, I do not trust it. I don't know why a married man would not have his ring on, because it means something and it represents something. And I don't trust a married man who doesn't have his ring on. And I see a lot of men. I bump into a lot of men. Now, some of the men got some hefty size fingers, but I know they make a ring in any size you can imagine. There's a ring big enough for your finger that can be loose enough on your finger that it won't cut off your circulation. Some people are going to say, oh, well, he lost his ring. Go find it, or go buy you a new one. Oh, ring costs too much and our finances ain't where it need to be. Go put you one on layaway. Go get you a credit card and go to K's Jewelers. Every kiss begins with a K. So go get you that ring. I think that's where I got this from in 2007 for probably nearly $200. And it's still holding up strong, doing good. And I got two other wedding rings that if I want to dress it up a little bit, but it is important. And you're never going to see me without my ring on. On time I take my ring off, I'm getting what they call that thing, manicure. My wife take me there. And you take it off because the lady got the lotion in your hand and all that, but then it's going right back on. and or unless I'm playing in a physical activity. I work out with it on, but if I'm playing in a basketball game or a football game, then I'll take it off then. But other than that, a married man or a married woman, ring need to be on. Because if it's off, you are inviting temptation. You telling other people that you have no obligation to anybody, that you have no commitment to anybody, and that you are single and ready, that you are available. And even if that is not the case, and you may say, well, oh, it's broke or it's in the shop, put your rubber band on there. Go get you something to put on there. If it's going to be an extended period of time, more than a few days, more than 1 week period. Because what's going to happen is when you're not wearing that ring, eventually you're going to get into an elevator conversation or a grocery line conversation or a gas station conversation. And the person you talking to gonna look like a tall glass of water in the Sahara Desert, and you're going to want a piece of them. And you're a human being. So what this ring does is it minimizes your opportunity to have to face temptation. It is not 100% foolproof. It is not a 100% guarantee that an affair won't happen, because affairs happen with 3, 4, 5 rings on. But in order for an affair to happen with a ring on, you got to really go out of your way to convince the person you're dealing with that your marriage is a non-factor, it's obsolete, it's on the way out, finito, and then you blatantly sinning then, and you deserve everything that comes to you if God decides to punish you for that. So understand that although this will not keep somebody faithful, to not wear a wedding ring if you're married is a major red flag, and it is inviting infidelity, and eventually it's going to happen. So, hey, it's Tony Gaskins. That's my take on it. God bless you. We'll talk soon.